Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, my fourth video of tutorial. We will be prepping our face and I will go step by step by showing you what I will be using. Going into my moisturizer just to prep my face. Went into the set and prep setting spray. Now let's go ahead and do our eyebrows. Went ahead and did my eyebrow on this side. Now let's go ahead and do this side. I am going into a lip color, medium brown. Now I'm just gonna trace it around and then shade it in. The other eyebrows are looking like this. Now let's go ahead into our concealer and clean up. I'm going into a flat brush just by cleaning it. Then I'm gonna go into another brush and just puff it out. Just like this. I'm going into this just by tapping it, by blending it. Now let's go into our eyeshadow. Eyebrow should look like this. I went into the same concealer for my eyelid. Now I'm going to go into a puffy brush and blend it and set it with the powder. Let's go ahead and buff this out. We're going to buff it real good. Then we're going to set it with a setting powder. Just like that. Now that our eyes is prepped, now let's go into an eyeshadow palette. We're going to do a summer look. Look at all these colors. We're going to go into a Homeboy first. I went into this fluffy brush and I'm just going to tap it while I go. And I went into the color Homeboy. We're just going to do it around our lid. Now we're going to go into a maroon color after this. Okay, the eyes should look like this. Now let's go into a maroon color with a smaller brush. Okay, so I went into a maroon color and I'm just tapping it where my creases are and I'm just moving it around by tapping it. And I went into this like fluffy brush, smaller. I'm just going in and just tapping it. It should look like this side. Okay, so the eye should look like this. Now let's go into a yellow. I did go back into that orange just to buff out that burgundy, but let's go into that yellow. So I went into a yellow eyeshadow, which is no joke, and I'm barely gonna tap it and just move it around and blend it out. Let me just come back and show you. I went into a shimmer pink color and it's called Empower, and I'm just gonna put it like on my crease and spread it around just like that, and it should look like this eye right here. Okay, so the eye should look like this. Now let's go ahead and do our face. I put on my foundation, I set my face on top of it, and then I went into L'Oreal. Okay, I went into the same concealer, put it wherever I needed to do, set it with the setting spray. Now I'm going to get a fluffy brush and just blend. I'm going to let the under eye set, and I'm going to go into a setting powder to set my whole face, but I'm still going to let the concealer sit for a while. Set some on my face with the setting powder. I'm going to go back into the fluffy brush and just blend out the under eye. Okay, so I went into a powder puff and I just went into a setting spray and just tap in the setting spray under my eye. Now let's go ahead and do the contour and blush. Okay, so I'm using this palette for my blush and contour. Now let's go get into it. Okay, so I went ahead and contour my face and put some blush onto it. Now let's line up the contour and finish with some highlight. Okay, so I'm letting my face set with the setting powder. Now let's finish up with the eyeshadow on the bottom of the eye and some lashes. Okay, so for the same color I went for my eye, I'm doing it for the bottom eye, and I did go into a glitter and yellow highlight just to pop out. Now let's do the bottom of this eye. So I went into the base color first, then I'm going to go into the orange, so I'm just blending it out just like that. color is an orange color. Just blended it out under that beige. And then after that, we're just gonna go into a yellow. Okay, so now let's go into a yellow and just buff that out a little bit. Now next with the highlight. Now let's just brush off the powder. In and highlight my whole face and set my face with the setting spray. Now let's just do some lashes and finish off with the lips. Okay, so this is the finished look. Okay, so if you like the tutorial, please go ahead and subscribe and go and like this video.